sit in a chair or lie down, making yourself comfortable. Lying on your back, on a mat, a rug on the floor, or on your bed. Choose a place where you will be warm and undisturbed. Allow your eyes to close ever so gently. Take a few moments to get in touch with the movement of your breath and the sensations in the body. When you are ready, bring your awareness to the physical sensations in your body, especially to the sensations of touch or pressure, where your body makes contact with the chair or whatever it is that you are lying on. On each out-breath, allow yourself to let go, to sink deeper and deeper into the surface which supports your being. Now, with your eyes closed, begin by focusing your awareness completely on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathe in easily and effortlessly. Breathe out easily and effortlessly. Each breath allows you to become more relaxed and comfortable. Let any outside sounds only serve to allow you to go deeper inside. Let them be a reminder of how good it is to leave the noise and stress of the outside world and journey into the quiet and peace of your own inner world. As you sink deeper down into quiet and ease, perhaps you can imagine a grounding cord dropping down from the back of your spine. Imagine it going down to the center of the earth, deep into the earth. Imagine that there is something that you can anchor the cord to, so that no matter where you go on your journey, you feel solidly connected to the earth. As you allow yourself to go deeper into a state of relaxation, perhaps you can remember a time when you stood before a pond or a lake and it was quiet and peaceful. You may have dropped a pebble into the water and noticed the waves rippling out. one wave after another, flowing outward farther and farther. The waves slowing down and becoming further apart until the water was once again calm and peaceful. I invite you now to imagine that your body is like that body of water. Drop a breath like the stone into the pool that is your body. And as you drop a breath into the center of your body, you can feel the waves of relaxation rippling out. Waves of relaxation flowing through your body, up through your torso, into your chest and your back, up through the vertebrae and spreading out into each and every muscle of your back. Through your shoulders and arms, up through your neck, your jaw, your face, your scalp. Feel those waves relax you as your muscles let go and become soft and loose. Now, feel the ripples of relaxation flowing down the bottom of your torso, flowing through your abdomen and your pelvis, down through your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and your toes. Know that each time you draw a breath into the center of your body, you are becoming more relaxed. As you become more relaxed, you find yourself becoming quieter and more peaceful. Now bring your attention to the spot between your eyes. Imagine a light there. Now imagine that light becoming a beam that extends out into space. Follow that beam as it leaves this building, as it travels above this town, as it continues out so that you can make out the entire countryside and then the state. Keep going further and further out into outer space and notice the curvature of the earth. As you keep going further and further out, find yourself enveloped by the softness and the quietness of space. Notice below you the big blue-green ball with white clouds whisking all around it. allow yourself to enjoy this perspective for a moment. Now, notice another beam of light very near you, a different beam from the one that you followed into outer space. Begin to follow that beam back down to earth. The beam is taking you back to earth 20 years from now. 20 years into the future. Keep following this beam down, noticing the curvature of the earth and the geography stretched out below you. As you come closer to the end of the beam, keep noticing where you are. This is where your future self lives. You, 20 years from now. Come into contact with the earth and notice where you are. Notice what dwelling or nature surrounds you. Now, move to the dwelling of your future self. What does it look like? What kind of landscape does it have? Are there trees, flowers? What kind? Get a sense of this place. Approach the door of your future self. Know that on the other side of the door, waiting to greet you, is your future self. Yourself 20 years from now. As the door opens, what do you notice? Greet your future self and notice the way your future self returns your greeting, welcoming you into this time and place 20 years in the future. Take in this person, your future self. What does he or she look like? Notice how he or she stands. What is he or she wearing? Get a sense of your essence at this time. Notice the inside of this dwelling that you are in. What kind of person lives here? What are the colors and the senses of this place? Now, move with your future self to a comfortable place for a conversation. Perhaps your future self offers you something to drink. Really settle in and make yourself comfortable for a conversation with your future self. Begin by asking the following 2 questions. First, What is it, future self, that you most remember about the last 20 years? In the last 20 years, what stands out most in your memory? Take a moment now to hear the answer. Now, ask your future self the following question. What do I need to be most aware of to get me from where I am now to where you are? What would be most helpful for me to know to get to where you are and be a new story leader? Listen to what your future self has to tell you. Wonderful. Now take a moment and ask your future self your own questions. What other questions are there that you would like to ask your future self? As we bring this visit with your future self to a close, thank her or him for being here with you today and for sharing his or her wisdom. Make the presence of your future self real by giving gratitude. Now, find your way back to the beam of light and journey back up the beam. Watch this world, 20 years in the future, grow smaller and smaller as you move out into space. See again the ball of blue and green below you. Notice the clouds swirling all around it. Notice that your beam of light is intersected with a different beam of light that will now take you back to your current time and your current location. Follow this beam of light back to the present time on Earth. As you travel down this beam, notice that the Earth is growing bigger and bigger. Notice the geography of the state, the province in which you reside. Moving further down the beam, notice the countryside the horizon of the town, and finally come back into the room at this current location. Wonderful. In a few moments, I'm going to count from 3 to 1. At the count of 1, you will feel refreshed and alert, as if you have had the perfect amount of rest, aware that you can remember everything you wish of this inner journey. Please remain silent when you open your eyes. I will give you time to jot down things you want to remember about your journey. 3. Coming back to present time. 2. Stretching your body and feeling the ground beneath you. And 1. Remember to remain silent. Eyes open, refreshed, and alert. For the next few moments, take some time and write down anything that comes to mind. Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to experience this journey with you. Namaste.